Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. It's Tuesday. It is January 3rd, and forget about what you heard. It's just all about getting things done and going from there. Today's word of the day is yield, stands for to give forth, or as if by a natural process, by cultivation, to furnish or give in return. Investment that yields higher returns. Great example of a stock, having a yield and it has a stock having a high return, or to give way to pressure, force, or persuasion, to give place as to one that is superior, an amount of yielded as of a crop, profit obtained from an investment return, etc. and so forth. And I use this word today because, this is the year of relationships for me, in regards to building good, strong foundational relationships with people who are about the business and who's about the investments and who's about any sort of personal growth on any level, whether it's health, whether it's wealth, whether it's getting skill sets, whether it's just living a better and fulfilling life. This is the year of that for me. And I hope it is that for you and everybody else, because I wish everybody nothing but peace, love, and happiness. But at the end of the day, I chose this word today because I just came back from the bank/store, and I had to get off at an exit where you have to yield to ensure that, you let people buy, or they have to let you buy, so a collision doesn't happen. And life can be like that a lot of times. People could be going the same direction, but because certain people have a lot of selfishness about them and who they are and how they are in this life and their thought patterns in this life, that they forget that it's not about racing to get to the finish line. It's just about getting to the finish line. All right. Because let me know in the chat room or comment section how you feel. It's like when you're on the road and everybody's like they're in a race against time to go nowhere, especially if you live in a normal, basic, boring suburb like most working people do, or a small town. And if you do, I live in the suburbs too, so I'm not cracking jokes. But for the most part, the only places you're going, if you're not going to work or to pick your kids up, and I would imagine you don't want to hurt yourself or anybody else trying to pick your kids up or trying to get to work, during the time you're only going to be going to the gym, church, or store. There's just not that many places if you live in a suburb or a small town for you to go. Not that many exciting places, especially during the quote unquote regular day, regular work week, things of that nature. So learn to yield when it comes to things in life, because not every time, you don't always have to be first. I know in society it teaches us we need to be first, we need to always be the best, but this doesn't work that way. You look at any level of stock performance, you look at any level of a company performance, you look at any level of, even in the podcasting world, of a performance. One day you're here, one day you could be down here. Then because you don't own the platforms, the rules change on a regular basis to where, you could lose a certain amount of subscribers, you could be demonetized, things happen. That's why the ultimate money move is having multiple streams of income and not just one. So that's just one thing to take into consideration. But anyways, quote by young Dolph, he says, "You ain't got to run your mouth. All you got to do is let your actions speak." Because we live in the social media world, people love to talk. And in 2023, we need to do a lot less talking, just a lot more doing. So I'm not going to talk about my plans in life unless they're actually getting done or they've actually been accomplished. There's no point in me acting like I'm a newscaster / talk show host when I'm not. If it's going to get done, I'll speak about it. I'll speak on it when it gets done. As one of my friends from Los Angeles says, they always says, speak on it. So I'm going to speak on it when it gets done. So now that, do the great thing, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money moves or you're going to live like a fool. Take care, family.